6-point hexagram, as they say. There's a circle around it that they dealing with in witchcraft and all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? You look at how, most people you must haven't studied the Byzantine Empire. I'm gonna start putting up film footage of that. Brothers that went through Europe, that went through Asia, that went through Egypt and Israel and Syria. Got a big statue of Jacob, man, standing up there with a big old afro. Still standing. Of our forefather. When you go to Israel, you go in there, you don't see what you see on the Discovery Channel and History Channel. Look at the real deal. You see what I'm saying? As you would go there and look as an Israelite. The elders, man, they went there, man. They had all that footage. They wrote books on what they found. And all these books, a lot of brothers saying they discovered all these books. These books ain't been discovered. I can bring you back to 1992 and show you that they opened up all these books at that time, man. And many travels that's been done, well, you see us, man. You see, wow, this is in the Byzantine Empire, the Dark Ages when Israelites were ruling. Everywhere. Everywhere. And it wasn't about what you see now, everybody discovering something now when this stuff ain't new, man. I guess, you know how it is when Edom tells you something, everybody lock into it. Like, oh, it's something great, when we've been saying the same thing for years and years. Nobody want to hear something. Maybe you need to hear the devil tell you. Then you'll believe him. He gonna tell you straight up. This is what we do. We take whatever we find, because we don't have no creativity, so we take look, come on, man, look. Don't they say they discovered most of everything? And we discovered it, but who knows that we discovered and created most of everything, even the doorknob, traffic light, the locomotives and engines and all that, right? Who of our people can say that we actually did that? You talk to the average person, they don't know anything about that, right? They never talk about anything like that. I never hear nobody saying that we did this, we did that on their own, without you just bringing it out to their attention. Nah, we ain't think about nothing like that. They got us all baffled around, destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. So that's why he had to come in and looking at the destruction and looking at the wicked people, man, that were following these heathen like they are today. Got to rebuild the temple. Read.
Verse 50. And upon the altar they burned incense, and the lamps that were upon the candlestick they lighted, that they might give light in the temple. Right,
because we didn't have no switch to turn no light on, man. That's all it was used for, was for light. Read.
Furthermore, they set the loaves upon the table, and spread out the veils, and finished all the work which they had begun to make.
Wonder how long it's going to take before they say the menorah is wicked. But that's all it was for light. We didn't have a light switch to turn on, so that's what we used for a light. You see? Go ahead.
Now, on the 25th day of the 9th month, which is called the month of Casliu.
Oh, this is Christmas. Because it's the 9th month. You understand? This is not the 12th month, this is the 9th month. Because the beginning of the year is the spring, like March to April. So this is the 9th month that we're in now. But what day was it? The 25th of the 12th month of Esau, which is our 9th month. Read.
Which is called the month of Casliu. In the 148th year, they rose up betimes in the morning and offered sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar of burnt offerings which they had made.
That's why we honor the 25th of the 9th month, counting from the new moon, which was on the 10th, the evening of the 10th. That's why we honored the Feast of Dedication 25 days later, which was last night. You see? To the day. From last night to the day. You see? To this evening. Read.
Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it, and even in that was it dedicated with songs and citharns and harps and cymbals.
Right, so it's the same day. Remember they profaned it. Remember on the 25th day of every month, they was killing the women that circumcised their children and those that had the Bible and so forth. They chose that day, killing us. The 25th day of the month. So the 25th day of this month, which is the 12th month of Esau, which is our 9th month, they were putting us to death. Now they dedicated the temple on that same day. Read.
Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the power of heaven, who had given them good success.
That's right, man. You know, so we were the one that was bowing down before the Most High. Fell upon our faces, just like you see the Muslims doing. Just like that, man. We the ones that bring about the different traditions and so forth, that everybody looking at us. But we put our face down to the ground, honoring the Most High, man, with humility, in a broken and contrite spirit, crying to the Most High, read, and thanking Him, read, for good success, read. Get Joshua 1 and 8. See, our success is not good.
Joshua 1 and 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
Here it is, man. By following the laws of the Most High, you can have good success. Because all success is not good, it's telling you. But you follow the laws of the Most High, you can have good success in His eyes. Okay, verse 56 of 1 Maccabees 4.
And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days, and offered burnt offerings with gladness, and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold and with shields, and the gates and the chambers they renewed. So
I wonder what them shields was. They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold and with shields. Read.
And the gates and the chambers they renewed, and hanged doors upon them.
Right, renewing the temple. Read.
Thus was there very great gladness among the people, for that the reproach of the heathen was put away. Moreover, Judas and his brethren with the whole congregation of Israel ordained that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year by the space of 8 days, from the 25th day of the month Caslu, with mirth and gladness. Right,
so this is something that we ordained as the Israelites for our temple being renewed again, and us being able to go in to honor and give glory to the Most High. Read.
At that time also they builded up the Mount Zion with high walls and strong towers round about, lest the Gentiles should come and tread it down as they had done before.
Right. He said we had to build, a wall of safety around us, man, protect us from somebody, read.
And they set there a garrison to keep it, and fortified Bethsura to preserve it, that the people might have a defense against Idumea. Against the
Edomites, against the so-called Caucasian people. Now get 2 Maccabees 10, 1 to 5.
2 Maccabees chapter 2.
10.
Oh, 2 Maccabees chapter 10, verse 1. Now Maccabeus and his company.
Maccabeus.
Now Maccabeus and his company, the Most High guiding them, recovered the temple and the city. But the altars which the heathen had built in the open street, and also the chapels, they pulled down. And having cleansed the temple, they made another altar, and striking stones, they took fire out of them, and offered a sacrifice after 2 years, and set forth incense, and lights, and showbread. When that was done, they fell flat down and besought the Most High that they might come no more into such troubles. But if they sinned any more against him, that he himself would chasten them with mercy, and that they might not be delivered unto the blasphemous and barbarous nations.
See that? We might not be delivered to who?
Blasphemous and barbarous nations.
Yeah, blasphemous. Who is this talking about? The Edomites, Idumea, Edom wrong, and barbarous nations. Read.
Now upon the same day that the strangers profaned the temple, on the very same day it was cleansed again, even the 25th day of the same month, which is Casliu.
Which is the month that we're in now, the 12th month. Now go back to 1 Maccabees and read 5 and 1.
First Maccabees chapter 5, verse 1. Now when the nations round about heard that the altar was built and the sanctuary renewed as before, it displeased them very much. Wherefore they thought to destroy the generation of Jacob that was among them.
See? Now when the nations round about heard that the altar was built and the sanctuary, which is the temple, renewed as before, it displeased them very much. All these nations got angry because they didn't like the fact that our temple was built again, our sanctuary, where we can go in and worship the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob again. Read.
Wherefore they thought to destroy the generation of Jacob that was among them.
Yeah, so all the Israelites that's among them, they wanted to kill us. Read.
And thereupon they began to slay and destroy the people.
See, they began to slay and destroy us because the temple was built. Read.
Then Judas fought against the children of Esau in Idumea at Arabatan, because they besieged Israel.
See, more and more you're seeing who it is that is our enemy. At this time and now, we were sold to our enemies in Deuteronomy 28:68. Right, so this is showing you Judas had to go against the Edomites, the so-called Caucasian people. Read. Who represent Idumea. Read verse 3 again.
Then Judas fought against the children of Esau in Idumea at Arabatan, because they besieged Israel. And he gave them a great overthrow and abated their courage and took their spoils.
Right, man. So when you look at that, if you don't know what has happened, like here, and how King David did them, put all nations under subjection to Israel. War for 40 years, man. So King Solomon, his son, had peace for 40 years. That's 80 years, man. Then here you're seeing what Judas Maccabees done. Then you're looking at the Byzantine Empire when Septimius Severus took them down in 193 AD, took down the Roman Empire and put them in the Caucasus Mountains. And we just read the definition of Caucasian. Why they call themselves Caucasian? Because that's the most recent inhabitable place that the Most High put them in. Just like, where was Esau given? What was he given? Mountain Seir. What was Cain given? Mountain Nod. Esau given Mountain Seir, then here it comes. The so-called Caucasian people come from where? The Caucasus Mountains range. So you see, this is what we done to them. A great overthrow, and took everything that they had and ran them into the Caucasus Mountains. They know who did it. Come on, in the spirit, come on. What did Esau say he gonna do to Jacob? He gonna kill his brother Jacob. He didn't do it, but he put that vow out there. When our forefather Jacob Isaac gave him the blessing. He said, I'm gonna kill my brother Jacob. We gotta bury my daddy Isaac, but I'm gonna kill my brother Jacob. This is what we're dealing with. And that's why you see here, we got the victory. And next holy convocation is what? Purim. We got the victory for 2 days against them. They were gonna kill us then, right? Y'all know that, right? Haman, the Edomite, he was gonna kill us, had a decree to go out to kill us. And Esther risked her life and went in there and talked to the king, and we were able to kill them that day. And all of them that was against us as the Israelites, and she went in again, risked her life again, and was able to kill them another day. That's why Purim is 2 days. See, we don't know nothing about our victories and the things we supposed to be celebrating. We celebrate as a people 4th of July. Ain't got nothing to do with us. July 4th, 1776, where was we at? In captivity. You know, we was the fireworks being fired up. In the Roman Empire, we was the light of the Gentiles, light to the Gentiles. Oh, you say we the light to the Gentiles? They tarred and feathered us and lit us up around the Colosseum. That's the light that they was shining bright. It was us. We in the Colosseum fighting lions and tigers and bears. So Timothy Bear said, wait a minute, man. Great generals taking y'all down, man. He took them down. Plotted to take them down. That's why they was in the Caucasus Mountains for that period of time, man. So read verse, was that 3 again?
Then Judas fought against the children of Esau and Idumea at Arabetime because they besieged Israel. And he gave them a great overthrow and abated their courage and took their spoils. That's
right, man. A great overthrow he gave them. So these are the things of our story that we need to be knowing about. Now get 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. So you understand where we at now, because this is where we are as a people.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High?
See, we are the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. We are the temple of the Most High. Read.
And that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you.
So the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in us, the children of Israel. We the temple of the Most High. Read.
If any man defile the temple of the Most High.
If you defile your body, which is the temple that the Most High allowed His Spirit to dwell in, read.
Him shall the Most High destroy.
Him shall the Most High destroy. So you smoking, you doing things that's contrary to hurt yourself, the Most High gonna destroy you. You know how you feel about, he said we ain't supposed to touch a dead pig carcass, so you doing things, you eating the wrong things. That's why you got all these illness and so forth. We the temple of the Most High. Remember, the Most High don't dwell in temples made with hands, right? Get that in Acts.
Acts
7.
Verse 48.
Yeah.
Acts 7 and 48.
Come on.
Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
So, because we the temple of the Most High. He dwelleth within us. He said he don't dwell in temples made with hands. Read.
As said the prophet.
As said the prophet. So, now get Romans 12 and 1. So what we're doing in the temple, we were sacrificing. And there's no more sacrificing that anyone done. Because when the Mashiach Yahushua gave up the ghost, what happened to the temple that we were sacrificing animals in? It rent in half. It rent in half. So I don't care what kind of temple they build, talking about sacrifice, it has no validity. Because the Mashiach Yahushua was that ultimate sacrifice. Read that.
Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
So we gotta present our bodies a living sacrifice. Read.
Holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Right. A renewing of our mind is coming back to the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, and having faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
That ye may prove what is, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
So, what is that? What is that good and acceptable will of the Most High? What is that? Romans 7 and 12.
Romans 7 and 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment is holy, and the commandment holy, and just and good.
Yeah, commandment, that's good. That's what's good. Now get Matthew 27 and start at verse 50.
Matthew 27 and 50. When Hamashiach Yahushua, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the spirit.
Right, when they put him on the tree, and he cried.